Hello Click Designers! In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can easily create stunning looking infographics with the help of ClickDesigns. These infographics can be used for your blog posts, websites, and funnels, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can do that. So after you've logged in and are on your dashboard, simply go and click on the template section here on the navigation bar. After you've clicked on templates, all you have to do is browse through the different categories by clicking on this arrow button until you come across a category that reads infographics. So over here. So once you find that category, simply click on infographics. And here you have an option where you can either work with an already made template or start from scratch. So you can always do any option that you feel is best, but for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can work with an already made template and how easy it is to make the infographic. So simply find one that you think you can work with. So I'm going to choose this one, hover over it, and click on the edit icon over here. Now, once you click on the edit icon, it is going to open up the ClickDesigns editor. And here I'm going to be showing you how you can edit the infographic to your liking. So let's start first with the background. So I want to change the background of this infographic. So on the side of the editor, simply click on the background tab. And here you actually have an option to either upload an image, use a solid color, or make a gradient. So I actually want to make a gradient. So I'm going to tick this on-off gradient bar here. And that is automatically going to create a gradient here. So we can either have a linear gradient or a radial one. So I'm going to choose the radial gradient. And you have the option to choose the colors, adjust the scale, as well as the radius. So I'm going to do that and then get back to you when I'm finished. Okay, so I finished with my gradient. So all I did was I went on the background settings and I adjusted each color to my liking. And I also adjusted the color scale and radius. I also went ahead and adjusted the color of each block over here. So all I did was click on each block, and it's going to take you to the shape settings and the color palette over here where you can adjust it to your liking. And I also ticked the shadow option for each block. So I changed the color and I also added the shadow. So I ticked the shadow option on the shape over here. So this option over here. So now that I've done that, I actually want to change the font. So since I already have text over here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the text box. You can actually change the text if you'd like, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to change the font. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to scroll and look at the font family option. And I am going to choose a font that I like. So I'm going to do that for all of the text boxes over here, and then I will get back to you when I am happy with my changes. Okay, so I finished changing and editing the font on almost the entirety of this infographic. So as you can see, I changed the font, added some shadow, and also adjusted the color. So I'm gonna do that and show you how I did it on this last block over here. So first, click on the headline or the section of text that you want to adjust. And then I'm going to change up the font for this. So there you go. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to click on this little dropper icon over here and then take the dark green color from the previous font that I adjusted. And then I'm just going to copy and paste the color code of this font color. And then I'm going to make those edits. There you go. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm also going to adjust this body of text over here. So again, go back to the text tab and then simply just go to the font family section and then find the font that you want to work with. So there you go. And then that is it. So that is the font section done for this infographic. So now that I have the colors and the fonts down, what I want to do next is I actually want to replace the graphics. So you actually have different options for this. So you can either go to the icons section or the icons tab. You can also go to the illustrations tab, the elements tab, and even the shapes tab, as there are so many different options on the editor that you can choose from. So in this case, I'm actually going to go for illustrations first. So I'm going to click on that tab, and I'm actually going to browse through the different categories that we have over here and look for a graphic that I want to use. So let's try first this tab or this block. So I'm going to look for a graphic over here that I like, and I'm going to add that to my canvas. All right, so all I did was I went to the search bar and I searched food, and it just showed me several different illustrations for food that I can use. So I really like this one, so I'm going to click on that, and that's basically just going to upload on the canvas. So now I can remove this old graphic. I'm just going to change the color of this circle. So I'm going to use the dropper icon again, paste that there. And then I'm going to take this new graphic and put it on here and adjust it as needed. All right, so this is how the graphic of the first block looks like. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and try the second one. All right, so simply go back to the search bar of the illustrations tab, type in what you'd like, and choose from any of the graphics. So I like this one, so let's use this one. So let's remove the old graphic. Let's change the color of this circle to match the first one, and then we can position the graphic and change the size as well as adjust it to our liking. So there you go. So we have the first and second blocks all finished. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the last two, and then I will get back when I am done. All right, so I think that I'm finished and happy with my infographic. So I changed the font, the background, the text, as well as all of the graphics over here. And I think I'm pretty happy with it. So before you exit or export or do anything else, it's very important that you click on the save button over here. All right, so after you finished saving all of your edits, you can either export your designs immediately by clicking on export over here, where you have all of the settings on exporting your design and saving it onto your local drive. Or you can go back to the ClickDesigns dashboard and have your design already saved there. So simply click on the ClickDesigns logo and it'll load back to the dashboard. So we're back on the dashboard, and when you click on the My Designs tab and wait for that to load, it's basically going to show you the infographic that you just finished creating. So you can actually go back to edit if you want, and you can also actually save from here. So that is it. That is how you can make stunning looking infographics on ClickDesigns using a template, and you also have an option to edit from scratch. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful, and thank you for watching.